What is up, guys? How's it going? I'm on a fucking boat doing it up in Battlefield 4. Bringing you guys some boat gameplay, but real quick, let's get into what the setup is for this thing. Alright, so I got the 30mm cannon, TV missile, that active protection for my countermeasure, got that zoom optics, and what else do I got? The belt feeder. The last one, kind of still playing around with, but as of right now, this has been quickly became my favorite setup with the boat. And I believe the TV missile is the last unlock you get with the boat, but you get the vehicle unlocks pretty quickly in this game. I actually already have most of them done already. So, yeah, as I was saying, this has quickly become my favorite setup in the boat. Been having a lot of fun, and this is actually a pretty good game that I got with it. It's actually my best game, I think, that I got with the boats. You know, having some boat fun, but I consistently pull really good games while in these attack boats, and it doesn't really matter which map it's on, although I haven't really been messing around with them on the Shanghai map too much, but the Siege of Shanghai, the beta map. But for the other maps, it's proven to be very effective in taking out infantry and other just vehicles that happen to be close by the shore, and of course other boats, which are going to be probably your biggest threat that you're going to have to deal with when you're rolling around in these things. So usually what I like to do, and you'll see it throughout this gameplay, is I bring up the map full screen just every once in a while just to see if there's a boat spotted on the map, and a lot of the times there is. And this was one of the first games, I believe, using the TV missile, and at this moment in time when I was playing this game right here, I wasn't too sure how I felt about it, but after using it a little bit more, I figured out a lot of little tricks for using them, and overall just making them a lot more effective, because there's some things that I didn't quite realize when I first, hopped in the boat with the TV missiles. And first of all, the TV missiles are pretty buggy. I thought it was just me at first, but I thought it was my computer or something, but I guess that's happening to everybody. And using the 30mm cannon, this one has been, I've been finding to be the most effective, at least for me, and how I've been rolling around in the boat so far. It's you don't get that many shots, you only get the 15, but it's hard-hitting 15 shells that come out of this thing, and it can really do a number on infantry and other just vehicles like boats and stuff like that, even helicopters. If you get a helicopter with that, you get a good, all the shots to connect. You could do quite a bit of damage, although TV missiles do work pretty good for that if you could manage to hit your target. Which I am still playing around with them, so I'm not quite that proficient with them. And I think the laggy kind of jumpy screen kind of fucks it up a little bit more than anything. But while in the boat, you could actually be a really good asset to your team. You'll see throughout this video I cap flags and all that shit. Cap the flags that at least I can cap, and sometimes able to give cover to flags that I'm not capping. Watch over it while other people are capping it. Seems to help out a lot. But another thing to keep in mind with this thing is staying mobile definitely increases your chances for survival. RPGs, people from the shore with the RPGs, they could really fuck you up, and that's where that active protection comes in, one of the countermeasures, which has quickly become my favorite countermeasure for all the vehicles that allow it so far. I just love the damn thing. It is amazing, and for those of you who are unaware of how it works, it's basically any incoming things that are coming at you, coming all over the place, it actually blocks them. And it's like a big cock block for their rockets and everything, so it works really good in boat fights. You see their tow missile a lot of times coming at you, or them themselves also having TV missiles. You see those coming at you. You hit that, and it basically makes it so their TV missile or whatever they're shooting at you, it doesn't do shit And this works for, I think, just about everything except for bullets, like from the Little Bird and jets and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it protects you against any of that, but I don't think so. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I barely missed that helicopter. And I got a lot of this gameplay sped up. This game was quite the long. It was like 25-30 minutes or something like that, so I kind of just sped up some of the more boring parts of it. Saved a whole bunch of time by doing that and kept it a little bit more interesting, action-packed, all that fun stuff. But like I was saying about that, the countermeasure, which I just had a complete brain fart and forgot what it was called, but you know what I'm talking about. That shit works really good. You know, it saves my ass a lot. And not only the boats, but especially like the tanks and the LAVs. Like if I get caught off guard by another tank and I see them, you know, a lot of times when I'm going up against LAVs, they always have the tow missile. I see that tow missile coming in. I hit that active protection, because I remember what it called all of a sudden. But hit that active protection, makes it so you don't take any damage. And it's fucking extremely helpful. Like, oh my god. But, going against this boat right here, and the 30mm cannon really shines against the other boats. I find that I'm consistently winning more boat-on-boat battles than I was before. And the other unlocks are pretty good for the main cannon. You got like the default one, which gives you 30 shells to fire before you got to reload, and that one's pretty good. It's pretty accurate. There's very little drop on it. And then there's the other one. I forget what it's called, but it's the one that shoots a really fast 8-round burst. Extremely high rate of fire, but more or less it's similar to the first one you get as far as like bullet drop and all that. It just has a really crazy rate of fire, and I played around with that one for a little bit, and I had mixed feelings about it. It seemed to be good, but when I was coming up against infantry, I found myself running out of shells to fire at them more often than not, and it just was a little inconsistent. And with the 30mm, which is what I'm rolling with now, even though it has a lot of drop and you only get 15 shells, I find that these 15 shells, they last me a lot longer, especially when I'm under a heavy battle type situation and I'm just like letting shots off like crazy. And you'll see throughout this gameplay, I actually rarely run out before I gotta, like, it does the little recharge and get more. Right here, I'm down to my last shells, but I just got some more. So it always seems to work out like that. And when I do come across another boat, it takes 2 TV missiles and like a quick burst, like not even a full burst from this main cannon. And you'll kill them really easily. And in this gameplay I don't really showcase it, but you could do some pretty sneaky things with it. Like on this map in particular, you'll see at the end I do it. I like shoot it over like one of the islands to get the boat, by knowing where it's at on the map, by expanding my bigger map, making it big, because that's gonna be your biggest threat probably. That and the attack jets. Or other boats in the attack jets. Those seem to fuck you up the most, and, if you get caught off guard and have, like, a whole bunch of infantry guys chilling near the shore, they could really fuck you up. And right here, I got the boat stuck, and I think the gun shit took me out. But, anyways, moving along, and that was a nice little 25 kill streak with the attack boat. But moving along here, doing some more boat fun. See these guys. One thing about this map, the storm really changes how you could fuck with the boats and, boat battles and all that. I don't know what these guys were doing. They seemed to abandon ship right there. I guess it got stuck on shore, which does happen. One thing that would be nice if there was like a perk that made it so like you could get unstuck from shit, because with the boats and the American LAV in particular, I get fucking stuck on shit all the time and it becomes unmovable. But I have been stuck on land with the boat, and my squad mate came through with a Jeep or something and rammed me back in the water, because if you could get the ass end of the boat in, get that propeller in the water, you could usually get out of it. And then on this map, when the waves start kicking in, sometimes the waves come in and gives you a little bit of traction. You know, puts the propeller in the water for a little bit, and you'll slowly, you know, get a little bit ahead, or a little bit off the shore, a little bit off the shore before the waves finally take you in. But yeah, other than that, enjoying the boats. As far as like balance goes, I hear a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people seem to say that they're overpowered, and it's weird because I find myself consistently doing really good in the attack boats, but you know, getting really good scores, but I don't really find myself getting raped by the attack boat very much. And you know, the game's still new, so a lot of people, you know, might not exactly, you know, are aware of the best tactics to use with it and whatnot, which is understandable. And later on, they might get, you know, more annoying or whatever. But as of right now, I feel they're pretty good. The only thing, especially offensively, I don't really think they're too overpowered. One thing that I could definitely see changing in the future is the TV missiles, how you can fire them pretty quickly one after another. And you could even do it where, I didn't figure it out till later, but you could shoot it, and say you're shooting at a boat across the map and the boat's not moving, you could shoot it at the boat and line it up so where you know you're gonna hit, you could hit E or get out of the vehicle and it brings you back. It like cancels it out, but that TV missile is still going. So you do that, and then you shoot another TV missile off, and your TV missile, if you do it quick enough, you could actually get your first TV missile to hit after you already launched your second TV missile, and it makes a really devastating combination using it that way. And then with the 30mm, like I said, half a you know, magazine or whatever you want to call it, with this will do them in pretty good. Even one TV missile and like a full magazine with this thing will do them in pretty good consistently. But you know, I think as it is with the full health, it's like 2 TV missiles and, you know, a quick burst, and that's usually what I expect to go up against when I'm you know, facing another boat, like right here, coming up against another boat. And you know, the waves can fuck you off too, because they kind of get your TV missiles kind of get caught in them. I don't know what happened right there. Looked like my TV missile went through the damn thing, but me and this guy end up going at it. We're pretty even right here, and we actually end up killing each other, which is cool. It's cool. But right here with the TV missile, this is a pretty dirty tactic right here. This is what I've been loving to do. And see the other boat on the other map, and you see right here, it actually gets stuck on the ship, so end up hitting it. But like I said before, I didn't figure out that, like, right here, when it's all lined up and good to go, you could hit E and fire, you know, another one right after in rapid succession. And I could see that getting patched, honestly. You know, DICE loves to patch the games, and right now this is when the game first comes out, and this is how, you know, they wanted it to be. So, but later on, I could definitely see them patching that, and then even maybe making it so they're a little bit easier to take out with RPGs and stuff like that, because they have a lot of armor, and it's kind of ridiculous. I thought, you know, before I got TV missile and all this, the unlocks, a lot of them, I thought they were kind of overpowered myself, but you know, once you get the better offensive shit for it, ends up working out pretty good. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this game. I went 39-2, nice 25 kill streak, and all that fun stuff. But these are just some of my tactics that I've been doing in the boat, just my initial tactics and my favorite setup so far. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and peace. Have a good one.